Ladies and gentlemen, I think I found something great today. So there is a new Sonic fan game that is coming out soon that has a new gameplay formula, which I find very appealing. From the footage that we've seen from this gameplay, it looks really well put together, and honestly, I think this should be the future of Sonic. That might sound a little bit crazy to you guys because it's a fan game, but trust me, this fan game is different. I'm also going to talk about how this gameplay formula relates to Sonic Rangers and future games later on in the video, so stay tuned for that. So without much else to say, let's just jump right into it. There is a lot to go over with this formula. The project is called Sonic Advance, and the creator has made something awesome. You can see the gameplay formula on your screen right now. This is it. Now there's a few things that you might notice right off the bat. First of all, it's not boosting gameplay, and it's not completely adventure gameplay either. It's a very edited style of the adventure gameplay. It looks like it's its own thing, and that's what I appreciate about it. And I gotta say, seeing from this gameplay, it looks awesome. I usually don't cover fan games on this channel because that's not really my thing, and also because I'm very critical of fan games. I tend to critique fan games a lot, and I understand that a lot of people might get upset by that, so I just don't really go over fan games. I understand that these games aren't going to be high-budget masterpieces, but it's still important to critique these games so that we can create a gameplay experience that reflects the community's wants and demands. If a Sonic fan game can satisfy the demands of most Sonic fans, Sonic Team might see that and apply that to their own games. So with that being said, what does this formula have that not many other formulas do? For one, it functions well and has great animations. There's a lot of fan games that have accomplished this, like Project Hero, but it's still nice to see it in this formula. This might be a controversial statement, but I feel like this fan game took what Project Hero was trying to do and perfected everything. Moving on, the biggest thing that I noticed that this game did is that they made it so that Sonic is not overpowered. When it comes to Sonic and the word overpowered, you kinda have to explain that because there's gonna be a lot of people confused on what I mean by that. First of all, Sonic blasting through enemies with a boost, that's not overpowered because there's other consequences that Sonic may face, like missing jumps. However, in many fan games, there's been a lot of interpretations of momentum-based gameplay. The greatest example is Sonic GT. It's an awesome Sonic fan game. If you guys haven't checked it out, make sure to go check it out because it's dope. But there are many issues that come with Sonic gaining that much power from gravity and momentum. It's nice to go fast like that, but there's some issues like having to create enormous levels to support the speed. When you have to create enormous levels, that can take a very long time, which may cause you to repeat the same exact level layouts from the beginning to the end. I'm not saying that this formula has to have repeating level layouts, but when you're crunching time, you might have to do that. There is also the issue that people might get lost while playing in these enormous levels. Sonic GT is very fun for speedrunners. Like really, if you're a speedrunner, come play this game. But it can be daunting for the average person. However, in Sonic Advance, the power of gravity and momentum isn't too overpowered. Since the momentum and gravity is so well put together, the level design can be pretty flexible. The most important part of a gameplay formula is how Sonic interacts with the environments. If you can make Sonic play well in a lot of different level design philosophies, that is very good. Also, Sonic's transition into speed is very smooth and nice as well. From the looks of it, this person really was not missing the mark on any of this. But there is one thing we gotta talk about, and that is the jumping of this formula. It looks like Sonic has the perfect weight to his jumps, but we don't exactly know that for sure, so we're gonna have to wait for this game to come out, then we can decide from there. I think there might finally be a Sonic game where the jumps feel as nice as the adventure games. However, something that I noticed is that the homing attack seems to be taking some inspiration from Sonic Heroes. The homing attack from Sonic Heroes was the only thing I could compliment for the controls in that game. So, really? I think this is good. I mean, yes, there are times in Sonic Heroes where the homing attack won't fully lock on, but at the end of the day, it feels good to control. I don't know if this game's homing attack will feel good to control, because we haven't gotten our hands on it yet. but this all just looks so great! Another thing that I want to mention about this presentation is that at the end, they teased Tails. And guess what? They actually showed the guy! I swear, when I was watching this presentation, it blew my mind. I thought they were just gonna tease Tails for the next trailer, but they didn't. They actually showed him. It's crazy. Better yet, after the Tails trailer, it shows a teaser for Knuckles. And then it shows a Knuckles gameplay. And then it shows a teaser for Shadow. And then it shows the Shadow gameplay. And then at this point, they show Blaze. And I'm just losing my mind. This guy doesn't know how to stop. That was so crazy to me. I did not expect somebody to just drop all of this content at once. And all of these characters, with the exception of Blaze, which I'll get to in a bit, are all awesome. Especially Shadow. They made him play like Sonic, but they added some new additions that are game-changing. I'm telling you, man, they really killed it with this. Okay, but what's wrong with Blaze? She is very overpowered. She can pretty much just zoom across the map in seconds. And you know, I actually kind of appreciate that she's overpowered. It's kind of like they gave you an overpowered character to mess around with in these levels. And, you know, you can't really go wrong with that. I know that there's gonna be a lot of people having a blast with Blaze, just zooming everywhere and destroying everything. But after all this, I think this is pretty much an almost perfect Sonic gameplay formula. It just captures the uniqueness of Sonic and platforming so well. However, there is one thing. It looks very easy. This isn't an issue, I understand that. I understand that easy game doesn't equal bad game. But what I'm saying is that we should probably have a high skill ceiling. And when I say high skill ceiling, I'm not saying hard game. I'm saying easy game that rewards you for getting better at the game. For an example, my friend Ender Electrics brought up this point and I thought it was perfect. In Sonic Adventure 2 Metal Harbor, you can practically hold forward and beat that whole level easily. Metal Harbor is a very easy Sonic level. However, if you want an A rank, you're gonna have to try hard. For that A rank, it requires full mastery of the stage and you have to understand what you're doing. I think that's how Sonic should be handled. I'm not asking for these games to be hard like Sonic Unleashed. I'm just asking for them to have a high skill ceiling. Because if you only have an easy game with easy ranks, you're only going to attract casual players. The only players that you're going to attract that wants a challenge is speedrunners, and that's literally it. However, if you introduce a high skill ceiling with an easy game, you can please all crowds. It makes your game appealing to more than just one group of people. Okay, but how do you make a game that is easy in a ranking system that is hard? Let's say it requires 20,000 score to get an S rank. In a normal run, if you're just playing the game casually, you're not going to get an S rank. With this ranking system philosophy, it requires you to hunt down that score to get an S rank. You can do this by making it so that a big chunk of the score is Sonic having to kill a lot of enemies. And you should also make a big chunk of the score how fast you complete the level. On top of that, you should be required to get score by doing cool tricks such as jumping through rainbow rings or killing a bunch of enemies in a row. Now, don't make it too distracting. Don't make it so that Sonic has to stray away from the main stage to get more score. If there's any fan game developers that are watching this and want to know how to make a good ranking system, I recommend you look at Sonic Adventure 2. That ranking system is very well done, and it pretty much shows you how to make a good one. So in conclusion, this would make it so that if you want S rank, you would need to have a full understanding of how Sonic controls and interacts with the stage that he's playing in. This is how ranking should be. To get a perfect rank, you should have full mastery of the stage, not just half mastery. If this fan game has a good ranking system like that, I think this could have been a perfectly created setup for a Sonic game. This is the first time that I will unironically say, Sega, hire this man. This person clearly knows what they are doing when it comes to making games, and they could really bring a lot to the next Sonic game. I don't really know if they want to work for Sonic Team, but, you know Sonic Team, it wouldn't hurt to offer them. I believe that this is how you make a Sonic platformer. This is it. This is it. And with that being said, I kinda want to touch on why this would be perfect for Sonic Rangers. The way Sonic interacts with the open environments of these levels tell me that this would be insanely fun to do in Sonic Rangers open world. Also, the spin cycle sounds like it would be super satisfying if it was in this formula. Just doing circles around enemies, killing them all, that sounds like fun. I think this is a very well done way that Sonic should control in an open world of Sonic Rangers. If Sonic Rangers open world played like this and had a ranking system that I just talked about, man, this game could be a 9 out of 10 for me. I would love this game to death, and I would be the biggest Sonic Rangers defender ever. At the very least, I hope Sonic Rangers takes the ranking philosophy because I think that's very important for a Sonic game. This formula looks easy while also possibly having something fun to offer to players who want a challenge. I say possibly because I don't know their plans for the ranking system. I also don't know how hard it's going to be to make a working ranking system. Because with that ranking system, I think you kinda have to make custom ranks for every individual stage. And I don't know if everyone's going to be able to make games out of this formula, but if they are, it's gonna be kinda hard to make a working ranking system with that. That might be a challenge for development, but you know what? I don't really know. Maybe it's like the easiest thing to develop and I'm just stupid. Hopefully they're able to make a very well done ranking system because I think that's the one thing that this fan game needs. Anyways guys, let me hear your thoughts down below. Does this formula look great? Do you think it rivals some of Sonic Team's standards? What do you think of this formula? I'm going to leave the presentation down below if you guys want to watch that and see all the characters and their abilities, all that. I recommend you check it out. Go support the creator. They're making some awesome stuff. Anyways, guys, that's the end of the video. If you liked the video, make sure to leave a like because it helps this channel get out there to you guys, and I'd really appreciate it. So make sure to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, and hit that bell for post notifications on if you want to get notified of my future videos. Anyways, I want to shout out my channel members. They are Thomas Winrai, Azure Sonic, Gamer Blake 90, Rubik Dash, JNXV, The Loganator, Saint, ZAVR, Crash D00D, Shadow Poser, Sonopedia, The Squeaker Nerd, Super Shadox Boom, Snicks, Sonic Extreme, Super Saiyan Sonic, Just Kidding and Kidding, Scape, Sonic Pip, and Sonic Fan. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. You guys are awesome. You guys help out this channel in many ways that you don't even know. Thank you guys so much. You guys are cool. Anybody else who's cool, make sure to follow my Twitter. Over there you can talk to me or see my current opinions about the franchise. Lastly, come join the Discord server down below. We're a very supportive community when it comes to art, and we love talking about Sonic games. Also, the VCs tend to be active, and I join in there sometimes, so if you want to talk to me or some other awesome people, make sure to join. Anyways, I love you guys. Yakuza 0 is awesome. Adios.